Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Past the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. It is Past the Gravy, episode 634. I am your humble host, Alex, with my good friend, Robert, the Hog Barbosa Jokes. And joining us today, a recurring guest on this podcast. We're going to have him back again. Pat Dion, everybody.
Did you like my horrible drum roll right there?
It was not good.
Yeah. I thought about doing it good, and I was like, you know what? This is more fun.
Robert,
You sound Latin.
Give us a drum roll.
That's
Just
sexy.
keep it going, though. Just keep it going.
I thought about doing
I
it
always like when people do the, all right, drum roll, please, and then they just wait forever. So, especially when people have to, beat their hands on a table or whatever. You're like, come on, man.
See, that was the original plan. I was going to put the mic down and do it on my stomach, but I was like, you know what? That could also just really fuck up the audio levels, and I didn't want to do that.
That's good. It's good.
Thinking about the team over here, you know?
That
So
would
I went with my little...
It's like you're doing the little mini Phil Collinses right there.
It was more like a white guy that you just threw onto drumline. Like, he's trying, but it's not working.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, imagine if you just casted me and I was standing next to Nick Cannon in that movie. I have okay rhythm. Not that
There's no
good.
chance I wouldn't have been able to be drumlined. They would have kicked me out of, was it Atlanta A&T or whatever it was? I wasn't material. I wasn't band material for sure, not drumline material.
I maxed out at the recorder. That was the extent of my musical ability, and I'm fine with that.
I did the saxophone, or I wanted to do the saxophone, but they made me have to play clarinet first, so I stopped.
You played an instrument in high school, though, didn't you? Didn't you play guitar or something?
No.
Or were you just singing? Weren't you in a band?
I dabbled.
That's what I'm saying. What did you play?
Good. Nothing good. Anybody can play bass.
There you go. You played
Not
bass.
well.
But,
Not well.
But clarinet was not the extent of your...
Didgeridoo.
I went. You guys sounded fine. I mean, I was 16 and kind of drunk, but...
Shout out to the Slut Puppies, dude. that band.
Still one of the best band names
That
ever.
band fucking rocked, dude. We were
You guys
not
had groupies
great.
and everything.
Not great at all. I think I had 3 strings on the bass. One of the things is I didn't have money to get another one. I was like, all right, well, it's bass. We'll just keep the top 2 strings.
Cutting out a quarter of the notes I can play.
Hey,
Figure it out, boys.
We're not going to do anything too complicated tonight, all right? Boom, 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 boom. We're just going to do the Nirvana song again. Run that back.
Hey, it worked.
Run that back. Yeah, and that's why I'm a professional musician now.
Could have revolutionized the bass with. I play a 3-string bass. I do more 3 than any of you can even dream of doing with 4.
On the way in, the way we walk into the Past the Gravy Memorial Studios, there's that deli, and it always has the specials for the day, but it usually says soup of the day, and today it said soup of the day burger because the soup of the day was written in smaller font under it, and I just thought it said burger because the burger was bigger
Burger
font.
soup.
And I was like, that would be really funny to just if you forget the soup of the day, you're like, I didn't order. We got paprika and Gatorade today. Paprika Gatorade soup.
I'm just thinking like burger soup, like tortilla soup, but with burger.
This is like chicken tortilla soup. Could you just be like burger tortilla soup?
That's
We
not
also
like-
just threw hamburger meat in there instead.
Yeah, we ran out of chicken and tortillas, so we just cubed up a bun and threw that on top as croutons with some ground beef in there.
We have
Burger
to
soup.
have a soup of the day. What are you fucking talking about? The people expect a soup to be available every single day. We could just go a day without it. No. We got to have a soup, but we didn't order anything. We're going to go marinara sauce as our soup of the day.
0 calorie gazpacho. It's just a bowl of cold water.
Water chowder.
I like water chowder. That's not a bad
water
name.
with ice cubes.
Yeah, because it's got to be chunky, so you
Yeah,
need the
a
ice
little
cubes
bit
in
of
there.
that.
Water chowder. There you go.
Stone soup. Remember that from school?
No.
It was Robert, you remember the Stone Soup book?
No.
Story?
No.
Oh, it was a book? Yeah.
It was a
I had
story.
no
There's a story about like they didn't have any stuff to make soup, so somebody was like, "Well, I have a stone," and this one guy really just wanted to have soup, but he was poor, so he was like, "I brought a stone," and then everybody else would bring something and they'd throw it in there, so it was stone soup. Somebody's like, "I have broth and I have salt and I have this," and then eventually it turned into a soup, but he threw the stone in there, and I was like, "Look, now everybody else, it's a community soup. Everybody else is contributing."
I do remember that now.
But I brought a stone.
I think I've said this before, but I'm pretty sure the last thing I read for school from start to finish was in freshman year.
I think it was Great Gatsby was my last one.
Mine was the house at the end of the street or house in the middle of the street. Actually, that might just be the last one I remember them assigning us, that and Beowulf. Because I don't think I even read that story now that I'm thinking back.
To Kill a Mockingbird. I remember trying to do like.
Didn't it? No, I never read past halfway of anything.
I thought it was a great idea to do like AP class, and I remember.
Oh no!
First week of that, I was like, I am not doing this.
No, my mom got mad at me entering high school because I was like, okay, yeah, just sign me up for all academic classes, and I had always been like GT and pre-AP all the way through junior high. She's like, what are you talking about? You've been taking all these classes. I was like, Mom, come on. We both know I'm not going to put in the work for this.
Do you want me to be a nerd, Mom?
Just sign me up for the classes that we both know I can show up to and pass.
And take smart kid classes, then they're going to beat me up. All right?
Well, that wasn't going to happen, dude. I was like the strongest boy in our school.
Yeah, but you would have been a nerd.
I was I'd be a strong boy nerd.
But you would have lost strength from being a nerd.
No, what I would have been is a guy not passing his classes and not being able to play sports.
No pass, no play. That's how they do it in Texas.
I mean, because I remember, it might have been 8th grade. I think it was 7th grade. I straight up just didn't do a project one time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the day it was due, like 2 days later, she's like, Pat, you didn't turn in your project. It was like on a poster board and they were all stacked up. I was like, I brought it in that day and I put it in the pile. And she couldn't really prove I didn't do that.
Yep.
And they called my parents and my mom was like, I never saw you doing it. I was like, I did it upstairs.
Yeah, I did it without you.
So then eventually she was like, all right, do it again. You can turn it in for a 60, you know?
All right. Tight.
I reminded my mom of that story, and I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and sign me up for the academic classes, Mom. Otherwise, we're gonna be doing this again every year."
And it's gonna be more difficult stuff. Okay.
But yeah, so I don't remember how we got there.
I think we were
books are
books.
dope. I don't read.
All right. But yeah, soup of the day. That'd be funny if they just forgot about it. What you guys bring in for the Precome segment?
I had an invention idea. And when I first say it, you're going to be like, you're an idiot. That exists already. I want an automatic ice cube tray. But not like the ones that are already built in.
I was about to say, I think those are things.
Because I don't have one that's built in. I need one that I can, without having to plug anything, I just slide it in there. And what I want it to do.
Like a machine that you just put in the freezer that like fills up on its own. But
here's the thing. I don't need it to fill up because I understand then that's just an ice cube. I'll fill up the tray. I just want it to dump the cubes into the other bucket that I bought on its own without me having to do that. So when it's time to refill it, I can just take the tray out and refill it and not have to use the 9 seconds. As we just talked about, I understand how lazy this sounds.
No, I get what you're saying because you always you make the ice. You're always really good. Like, dude, I'm gonna make fucking ice, and then you're like, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks tonight. So you get like the whiskey or whatever you're getting out, and you're starting to mix, and you're like, fuck, that's like 4 drinks worth of ice that I have. And if I go over that, then I have to wait until all of this is ready to go. And you never ever like, hey, you know what I should do is empty out the ice trays and fill them back up. No one ever thinks about that.
I've been good about it, but only because I just moved in and just got an ice cube tray.
Yeah, you're going to immediately forget that.
By next weekend, I won't be doing it anymore. Yeah.
So it would just be like its own little mini machine that goes in the machine.
Really, it just dumps over the ice cube tray,
just knocks
and
it out,
pops them out,
up.
and then just turns back over. Doesn't need to fill up.
I think it should fill back up.
But then that's the thing. Then I have to run a water line to it inside, unless it's found a way to grab the moisture from inside of the freezer and just build its own ice cubes.
Oh, you got to pay extra for that.
See, and at that price, I'm pretty sure you just buy a fridge.
Well, if you could set up like a Brita,
maker.
You like fill a Brita, and that just keeps sucking the water out of it until that's all used. Then you just got to fill up the ice.
I love that idea. But here's the thing. If you put the Brita in the freezer, it's just going to freeze into a giant cube.
Did not think about that.
Maybe
it's insulated.
Maybe
so it's just cold.
The ice cube tray is you just fill it with water.
This is all making it more expensive.
And it's got a small hammer that after it freezes just starts dropping on it to break it up into cubes.
I like that too.
That's probably that'll be the prototype. We'll go from there. But it's just the lazy man's ice cube tray.
I like that a lot.
I'm pretty sure me and divorced dads are going to be the only ones that buy it. But
no, but there's a thing there. It's like my dad had this really cool thing when I was a little kid called the Chill Whizzer, and that was for when you get your beer, but the beer's not cold yet, and you need cold beer, obviously. So you put ice cubes on the bottom of it, and then it's got a little suction cup, and you would suction cup the beer onto it, and it would be laying on top of the ice, and then you'd put the top on it, and you would push the button, and it would just spin the beer around a bunch of times and make it cold because it would be rubbing up against the ice.
That's
and
cool.
You're like, all right, 30 seconds later, cold beer, done. My dad and his friends would like specifically make like my mom or their wives go out and get warm beer. Like, don't get the beer that's refrigerated. Don't get the beer that's refrigerated. We're gonna chill with it. And it's like, all right. And I remember like as a
Dudes
little
rock.
kid, my dad was like, you do it with Cokes too. And I was like, this rocks, Dad. This is awesome.
My dad and his friends.
Or you can just put it in the fridge and not have to do any of that, but not as cool because you don't have a machine for it.
My dad and his friends invented something when I was a kid that should have become huge and made us filthy rich, but it was just like a ships passing in the night moment where the technology caught up outside of it. So you remember back in the day when your cup holder, it was just one size. That was the cup holder, and all cups either came in with the small bottle, or if it was big cups, small bottom, big cups had a bigger bottom.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't fit in anything. He came up with, which is now just the shape of like Route 44s. You know how it gets small and then gets big they invented the brew caddy, which was a holder in of itself, where if you had the small one, it would fit down in the bottom, but the big one would sit on the second layer shelf.
Smart.
Right there. They were never able to sell them, never cut on, and then pretty shortly after that, they just started making the cups the different way. So for like 8 years, we just had like 700 of these things in our garage. But they were awesome.
It's a good idea.
It was a great idea. I wish, like, going back now, I would have been like, Dad, I'm going to fucking run around the
Should've
neighborhood and try
marketed
and
it
sell
better.
these to other dads. Because it's such a dad thing.
You should have put it in like Sky Mall. That's a Sky Mall thing where it's like always some like, hey, you know, when you're playing croquet, you ever like, man, I really wish I had a thing to hold my croquet stick, whatever, the club.
We should have just
You're
went
like,
over
no,
to the
I
golf
didn't
course.
ever think that, ever. And it's like, well, here, it's this, and it's only $98.
We could have just sold them to like the golf course that was outside of our neighborhood.
Probably
That
could've
probably
been-
was the move.
that
In fact,
might
maybe
have
he
been.
did. I've never really asked him about it. It just for years we had cups that slowly were collecting more and more dust in the garage.
It's a good idea, though.
Then occasionally I would take them out and play with them and break them.
Robert, what was your favorite unnecessary invention that you ever had?
Or did anyone in your family ever have a weird one?
No, I don't think so.
Because like I don't know, that is like I will always remember the Chill Whizzer from my dad. Just being like, that
Sounds
was
like a great invention, and I want one.
Not really necessary, but like yeah, I guess in that one specific instance where you have a warm beer and would like a colder beer, but have ice as well, and don't want to just wait for it to get cold in the fridge. Like
I want it.
That's convenient. I think they still make them.
No, I never had anything like that. I think we just
Do you have a favorite dumb invention that's unnecessary but people love?
Oh, there.
Because I mean, most of the things we use are pretty unnecessary.
I don't ever use this. I kind of like the Coca-Cola Freestyle.
Oh, the Coca-Cola Freestyle.
Yeah.
Is that the exact same thing your dad invented?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So somebody stole the patent.
No, this wasn't. They didn't invent that. Like this was called the Chill Wizard. And
I thought you were saying it was something him and his friends came up with.
No, like they found it at like I don't know who found it out of his group of neighbors, but they were like, bro, check this out, and like it was like then like one of them had it, then everybody had it.
Dude, if we had that in college.
See, like showing you right now, you can get it for
This whole time I thought he was saying his dad
$25.97.
invented this thing.
No. He used that. But hey, for like less than $30, that's a steal.
I do tend to grab 2 or 3 beers at a time. By the
might
time I
get
get to them,
one.
they're warm. So
I might get one
do it.
just to have it.
Pussy, I dare you.
All right,
Think of how good it'll be when you can take a picture with it and send it to your dad. Be like, look what I got.
Guess what I got, Dad?
When's his birthday coming up? You should get him one.
December 28th.
Not too long.
You're right. It's not that
You
far.
should get him
away.
one. Be like early Christmas present.
Not that far away. Other thing I had that now that you're talking about inventions though is Robert was talking about. We were recording a little bit earlier this week. Not that you guys know that, but Robert's gonna be traveling. He's a traveling man. And I was asking him if he packed already, and I was telling him that I remember seeing like the jacket in a bag, and it was just like you could fold the bag up or the jacket up into its own bag, and then just throw it in a bag. So it was like a smaller little thing. I was like, what if we just made that with like everything, like pants in a bag, and you just fold the pants up, and it's just a tiny little thing like that big, and then you could just pack like a week's worth of clothes by just throwing little baby bags in there.
I need thicker pants than that.
But like you're going to a wedding, it's just suit in a bag. So it's all like,
You want to wear underwear that thin?
but no, because
I don't.
because it would all have to be like the jacket in a bag was basically like it was like a raincoat almost. So it was just like a rain slick. It wasn't a poncho, but it was just like a windbreaker style. But it was made out of that material that's like the slick material or whatever it is, just windbreaker material. But like that'd be really funny to have like a suit made out of that material, and then it's just suit in a bag, and you fold a suit and all
Suit's
that
gonna
up.
look so bad,
Right, but like it would be
Like
really,
that would work for me because if I showed up in that suit, everyone would be like, "At least he's wearing a fucking suit."
but somebody's gonna buy that. Somebody like you that's like, I don't want to go get fitted for a suit. I could just buy a suit in a bag, tight, and then I can just keep that in my pocket, and then I can just fly and then fly back the same day. And so I don't really have to pay for a hotel or anything. And I can do all this, and all I gotta do is in my back pocket, I got my suit to wear, and then I can just change out of it.
It's gonna be like rednecks and irresponsible uncles that didn't buy a suit for the christening until the last second.
Yeah. But just picture like a suit made out of a raincoat. And then also if it rains,
I'm
guess
picturing
who's
it. It
fine?
looks horrible.
Yeah, it does. But you could get different colors. You could accessorize with it.
Now, if you unfold it and it looks like the Joker's outfit, purple coat, pants, green
That
shirt,
would
that would
be an
pretty cool.
option, obviously.
At least that. You know what this is? This is just, if we're going to make these, it's just for cheap Halloween costumes.
Well, no, because I was telling Robert, like, if it's made out of that like windbreaker rain jacket material, then like you probably don't have to wash it very often. So you could theoretically, like, Robert's going out of town, you could throw like 3 shirts in there and just recycle, just reuse them.
They're not going to breathe very well though.
Yeah,
It's going to be very
but
hot.
if it does rain,
Yeah, if it rains,
you are
then you're
safe.
Like, you know where this is going to be good?
Seattle.
Seattle, Portland, the rainforest.
The rainforest.
Actually, not the rainforest.
Maybe the rainforest
because it would be
cafe.
so humid underneath there. It would honestly probably just be a sauna suit that you're wearing.
But
This would be good
also-
for high school wrestlers.
And you could lose weight. So great way to lose weight too. And you don't have to worry about the side effects of like Ozempic.
High school wrestlers, do you need to cut weight but don't want to wear suits all day around, or like sweatsuit all the day around school? We'll make a Hollister shirt out of this material. I know the Hollister's probably not cool anymore. Was when we were in high school.
No free ads. No free ads.
Are they even still a company anymore?
Probably, dude. I don't know. Do you think I know these things? You think I know these things? I don't know. I don't know things. I don't know all these things. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be funny to just have everything in a tiny little bag that then folds out and makes it a bigger thing, but then all of your suitcases just tiny little bags
I would love that.
made out of that same material?
Allen Iverson wouldn't be broke if he had just bought that kind of stuff every city he went to.
You get a hat in a bag, boxers in a bag, socks in a bag.
I don't know if the hat in a bag would work.
It would be a
Like,
weird
because
hat.
you can't have a bill. What kind of hat?
No, it would have a bill. But
I feel like there's only one kind of hat.
it would be one of those. No, it's like with
Maybe
the,
2 kinds of hats.
You know, you can get the like really shitty frisbees that like lawyers will give you out at like if you're walking to like a high school.
Are you saying a frisbee hat?
If you're at like a no, but like it's got that like the edge. You can like fold it up as many times as you want, but the second you pop it out of the bag, it goes poof, and it's got like a
Oh, the like rubber ring or whatever?
Yeah, it would have that, and then it would not be a good bill, but it would just be a very flat, very straight bill that like was very bendable.
See, I wouldn't
And then
want
you
that.
have
I'm
to
not a
fold it
flat
back
bill
up,
guy.
right? But like, this is just if you're trying to go bag guy.
I used to get mad at Fernando Rodney every time I saw him on the mound for that reason. Also because it was slightly cocked to the side.
Is it using a gang?
It was like, it wasn't even like, at the time, there was fashion to wear like the 45-degree angle off your head. His was like a 3-degree off, and it drove me fucking insane.
CC Sabathia used to kind of do that, and I didn't really care because he could just fucking smoke, dude.
I mean, I figured the reason for Fernando Rodney, because he was a closer, he was only out of the stretch, because he was slightly looking that way. So when he was looking at the catcher, it was probably even for him. I hated it though. It was like it's probably the smallest thing that any professional sport guy ever did to just make me go from 0 to 10 in anger.
No,
every time I saw him.
That's a good one though.
I hadn't thought about that in so long, and honestly, I feel a little bit angry right now just bringing it up.
But if it was the hat in the bag, it could also have the little flaps.
And
So it could be like a sun hat.
build a hat with an internal gyroscope on it to where it's always straight in the middle of your head, and then I'm going to fucking send one to Fernando Rodney.
We could work on that. We'll get that in development. But Robert, do you think we can make anything we could put anything like that in the store? Do they offer that? Like this invention that I just made, do you think they have anything like that in the store, maybe?
It might be tough. But
You think you could,
we can pioneer. We can be pioneers.
Can you like message them and be like, hey, we have some ideas, and then just
Yeah.
send them a clip of this?
Yeah,
All right.
they'll be foolish not to like
Look, we're trying.
Yeah.
Verbal trademark, by the way.
You
if
fools.
You're using this. Like, hey, I think we got a big wind of cash you could get. We just started offering this very specific thing that was just made.
Wardrobe in a bag.
Wardrobe in a bag.
Weab.
The wardrobe in a bag works.
Well, take out the A, just Wib. That's what the company's called, Wib.
Yep.
Get yourself a Wib suit.
And then you could just it would have little Velcro things, so you could Velcro the pants to whatever the shirt was in a bag, and you could Velcro that with the hat, so you could theoretically have all of your fits together. Robert, you throw 3 of these in there, you're good for a whole week. But then you're like, oh, well, which pants go with which? No, don't worry, I Velcroed them together.
Just get yourself some Easter eggs, and you just put your whole outfit right inside the Easter egg, inside the little bag.
Yep.
Velcro's a little too loud though. What if we just do button?
But these are this is
Button.
This is just on the outside of the bag. You're not even using that.
Button probably good though.
Button would be good.
Because also, if these
Maybe
things
something
are so
with a little
thin,
bit
you're
of-
trying to pull apart the Velcro, you're going to end up ripping your suit.
Good call. Good call.
Button. See, this is why we have
All
Robert.
right. See, this is R&D. R&D. This is what you're seeing right here. Great
You just
minds.
made yourself on the way to the Wib board there.
You know
Robert.
what? You know what? I'll cut you and you get a third of whatever we're raking on this, okay?
All right.
What'd you get for what'd you bring in for Precome segment, Robert?
I don't know what it is with with bugs that when you open up a window, they immediately
What's the
fly
deal
in.
with bugs.
They immediately fly in, and then you close that window, and then you see them trying to get out. You open the window, roll down the window. They don't leave.
Oh, when a fly gets in, you're
Yeah.
you fucking idiot. Why'd
I'm
you
a-
come in here?
On my way here, I rolled down my car window, just as I was leaving my neighborhood. I rolled up my windows once I started going higher speed, and I see a bug on the windshield, kind of just bumping into it. I'm like, okay, roll down the window so you can get out. It goes to the side. I'm like, okay, I assumed it's out. Roll back up the window. It's back just on the windshield. I'm like, get out. I opened
What
the
are you
window
doing?
for you. What are you doing? Why are you giving me to do this?
So you got little
Plus,
bug
then you're driving down the
brains.
road, and you got to when you open the window, then it's the loudest
Yeah.
thing you've ever heard in your life. I hate that so much, dude.
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty lucky. Once I see them in there, I roll down the window, and they pretty much get sucked out.
Unless it's a ladybug. I'm like, you're living here, buddy. I think you're good luck. That's good luck, right?
Yeah, but then also it would probably just get baked inside of your car and get murdered.
Yeah, but then it's permanent good luck.
Is it good luck if the ladybug is dead?
I didn't kill it. The sun did. And it got in there on its own.
Fair enough.
So it was actually...
Its
it
dead
chose-
essence
it
then
chose
floats
to
into your
protect
car.
me. It's like a guardian angel.
It's a dead ladybug haunting your car, but
Not
haunting is
haunting,
good.
it's guarding your
It's
car.
good haunting, though, with its spirit.
Yeah.
It's even
Sorry,
more
that's
annoying when
right.
it's a mosquito. I think that's what it was.
Dude. don't even-
get outta
don't
here.
even
I went
start.
outside for
Get outta
like
here.
2 minutes yesterday trying to get my buddy's dogs back in because I was house sitting. Mosquito bite on the hand. And I was like, you know what? This is why I just open the door and let you guys out every time. It fucking pissed me off the rest of the night. Just scratching my hand. And then, of course, the dogs are laying on me. And if you stop petting them for a half second, they paw you in the face
Yep.
because they're adorable.
They just want love.
Mm-hmm.
Just want a little bit of love.
I miss them already.
It sounds like too much.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, Robert, you would absolutely
You
hate my buddy's
despise
dog,
the dogs,
Sasha.
but
She'll
yeah.
jump up on the couch next to you, look at you, flop her entire body onto you.
That's what we're doing now.
She's made out, whatever material Gumby was made out of, that's what she's made out of.
Rubber, I
I'll be
think.
like, get off of me.
Or clay.
You just look at her and she looks like a candy cane because she's arched over and you're like,
Yeah.
how is your spine not snapped? I don't know. I'm just a puppy. It's great.
Robert would be, this is disgusting.
Yeah, no, and I'm constantly covered. Like I should have taken pictures of how much white hair was on my black shirts while I was there. It would be your fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I dog sat for 4 days, a couple months ago. All the dog hair was just, I was not happy.
I was basically just a
Was not
lint
happy.
roller for this dog's fur. It was great.
All right, let's move on to the Comeback Kid segment, where we tell you what's back in the news according to us. And it is brought to you by the PTG YouTube channel. If you are listening to us, know that you can watch every episode of Pass the Gravy at youtube.com/@PassTheGravy Podcast. Or just go search Pass the Gravy Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to us. Make sure you're commenting. Give us your favorite weird inventions or inventions that are unnecessary. Just list those in the comments. Weigh in. Chime in on the pod. We enjoy when we see you guys following along.
The 19th Amendment.
Whoa. We're going to actually talk about that. But Pass the Gravy podcast on YouTube. You can go watch every episode. If you're watching us, you can go listen to every episode wherever you get your podcast. Hit play on both so we get credit for both of them. But please share us with a friend. Pass the Gravy podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/@Pass the Gravy podcast. This is the Comeback Kids segment. It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. Our first Comeback Kid this week is hating kids.
Hell yeah.
Hating kids because I did not watch the Emmys.
Why would you? There was football on.
And I was depressed from football, so I was like, I'm not watching TV. I'm done. I'm done
Dead
with this.
inside.
Pretty much. That's exactly what I was doing on Sunday night. But yeah, hating kids is back because Nate Bargatze hosted the Emmys, and he was like, hey, I'm going to put an end to all of these way over the top long speeches that people do. So I'm going to donate, I can't remember what he said.
100,000.
Okay, I'm going to donate 100,000 to the Boys and Girls Club. But every minute you go,
Second.
or every second you go over 1 minute.
No, need a little help here?
No, I thought it was.
It was every second you go. You gave everyone 45 seconds.
No, because 45 seconds, or if it was under a minute or 45 seconds or less, then you got $1,000 he would add to it.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was just over 45
No,
seconds
I think it was
for
a
every
minute.
second.
So
okay.
then it was after the
I
minute.
interrupted for no reason. That was dickhead move.
It was after the minute he would deduct $1,000 that he would donate, and just nobody fucking listened to it. And nobody followed it. So pretty much Hollywood hates kids.
I would have walked up there, and my acceptance speech would have been, "Thank you for everyone that helped me along the way. Nate, go fuck yourself. Rack up the money." And I would have dropped the mic. They're like, "Oh, so you just had to add $40,000 onto the total right there."
And then there were people that also were like, "Oh, look, I'll match whatever I'm costing, blah, 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 blah." And it's like, oh, now you can just throw it. Wow, the privilege. Showing off your privilege that I can just pay for whatever I want so I can do anything, huh?
Yeah, see, honestly, I if I wanted to thank people right, I probably would have done that.
I think
Like,
that's
I'm
what
going to
most
go
of them
over,
did.
but you know what? I'll pay for it. Fuck you. You can't hijack my
Yeah.
moment.
But they do go too long. But then again, if you're watching an awards show, you're expecting them to go long. I don't know. I just thought it was funny that somebody did that, and immediately the rest of them were like, "Fuck you, we're not going to listen to any of
You
that."
know, Ricky Gervais was sitting at home like, fuck, why didn't I ever think of
That
that?
was a good one. Yeah.
That would
They
have
could have
been
done
like,
a better job just showing what the donation was right then and like continuing to show it.
if he would have stood behind everyone holding up a board, and every second it went over, he'd be like
Yeah,
flipping the
yeah.
numbers down. That would have been his magnum.
That would
opus.
have been better. That would have been better. But hating kids, Hollywood still hates them. Also back, 3-peats. We did it, boys. We're gonna print the shirts. The 19th
Fucking
Amendments
dynasty,
are
baby.
your. I wrote down the league name. Your Ethan's League 1285 champions, back to back to back in the E ESPN WNBA fantasy leagues. We did it. I won the championship game. Didn't even know last week was a championship game.
I saw this on the thing, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize.
I remember. I
Women's
think a
basketball
couple
was
weeks
that
ago, I
far
was like,
along.
I'm ready for the playoffs. It's a 1-round playoff. There's 8 teams in the league, so
Makes sense.
went right to the championship and
With a roster that was not set.
won by 40 points.
So I guess the
Run by
roster
40.
was
They
really
also
not set.
probably didn't set it, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you win. It matters that you do win.
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
So Robert, can we make the championship banners and put them in the store? Because I'd like to have 3 championship banners because I would then buy them, and I would definitely not be the only person to buy 3 championship banners. But I would like to hang these in the Pascal Memorial Studio.
Yeah, I think we can make that work. Maybe we'll have like some trophies. We'll have a whole merch line.
And then
Shirts,
yeah,
hats.
and then we should probably come up with a logo.
You should like have it say 3-peat 19th Amendment champions sponsored by the Rod Ryan Show. And they can't get mad because you'll be buying it. So technically your salary comes from the Rod Ryan Show that is
Right.
sponsoring your
And then
payment of the banner.
And I could write it off because it was a work expense also.
Genius. Tax fraud. Hell yeah.
No, legal
Tax
taxes.
loopholes. Hell
So
yeah.
it is almost an Olympic year, so I'm gonna have to pay those taxes.
Oh God, I wouldn't even think about that.
Yep, Winter Olympics next year. Unfortunate.
Government
for
just
me.
coming to get my money once every 4 years.
Unfortunate for me, but yes, like the 19th Amendment logo. What are we thinking? I was thinking maybe like it's like a lady with like a ballot box with the female sex symbol or whatever it is, right? That's like upside down or circle with like an upside down T, right?
I think
Put that there, and then like the circle part is a basketball.
I was gonna say you do like Rosie the Riveter, except instead of making the fist balled up towards her, flip that hand around, put it back, put a basketball in
Spinning
it.
a basketball.
Ooh, or spinning the bat. That would be better than the shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
Robert. So can you make that on AI? Hold on, I can do that. I can probably make it on AI. Hold on, fill some time with that.
But instead of Rosie, I think maybe you got to go with your star player on the logo. So it's got to be Angel. Well, but the player does change every year. So maybe you should go Cheryl Miller.
What if we used like the female sex symbol? We turn it around so it's pointing up, and that's where the basketball's spinning.
I do like that.
I feel like some feminists are going to get mad at you for turning the female symbol upside down.
But you can't have the basketball spinning at the bottom. That just looks weird.
You could have the female symbol spinning the basketball, where it's like that's the head, the thing's coming out
The
of the
circle
arms.
is the basketball.
No, the circle is the female player, and then you put a basketball spinning off of like you add a hand and a finger
Okay.
to the logo.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
Working on this. Working on it with Grok right now.
Some good idea. But I think if you're going to go with somebody actually as the logo, I think you got to pay respect to the Titans of the women's game and make it Cheryl Miller.
Well,
Just her outline, though. You know, like Jerry West is the outline for the logo, but you would never know that's Jerry West unless somebody told you. She's an outline of Cheryl Miller. That looks like Belle.
Yeah, it's more about this. Oh, that's American.
I like it.
Make her spinning. This is great.
I was just
podcasting
thinking, I
for
was like,
everybody.
man.
So, I guess sometime next week we will have. Robert's about to go out of town, so I'm not gonna make you do this while you're on vacation. But like, let's say next week we have Sh3-peat merch available. Well, just one shirt and a banner. What's wrong with that?
Maybe we should just start
Actually,
off with a sticker.
It would have to be 3 banners. Because I want this year's, I want last year's, and I want the year before's.
We'll get a sticker. We'll sell 2 of them, one to you, one to me. They'll go on our laptops. I'll show support. I'm an ally of the 19th Amendments.
Dude, it's it's good to respect women, and you finally get rewarded for it a third time. It doesn't happen.
Feels
to
wrong
everybody.
calling it a 3-peat. What's the
A
female?
Sh3-peat. It's a Sh3-peat.
Okay, that fixes it. Because I was going to say, what's the female version of peat? Couldn't come up with anything. But a Sh3-peat.
A Sh3-peat.
That's brilliant right there.
Herstory.
Who was it that trademarked 3-peat?
I believe it was Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I think it was.
And he trademarked it before they ever won the 3-peat.
Verbal trademark on Sh3-peat, by the way. That's good though. Sh3-peat, nobody's gonna be able to. And then so it'd be like 2025, 2024, 2023. Ethan's League 1285 champions.
Do you stop now? People are saying the 19th Amendments are bad for women's fantasy.
A lot of people are
basketball.
saying it's bad for it, but I think like the Houston Comets, we got to go for the 4-peat.
Yeah.
Got to go for the 4-peat, or else like what are we doing this for?
Damn it. There's only one female related word that rhymes with 4, and I can't use that there.
And then I think if we can pull off the unthinkable next season, like the Houston Comets, I should just fold the franchise.
I was trying to remember, did they fold after 4 or did they peter
folded
on for a
after.
couple years?
They went 4 straight, and they were like, we cannot function as a team.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you win the 4th one next year, then
But I
you
just had to fold it.
you ride off into the sunset.
The most perfect, like I would be 4 for 4 on WNBA fantasy years.
Got Hall of Famers all over.
Nafisha Collier, dude.
Greatest
like,
coach in the history of women's
Aaliyah
basketball.
Aaliyah Boston being the girl when Caitlin Clark went down. I was like, who would have foreseen that? Me. I did.
Only a great
Angel
GM.
Reese and the Me Bounds. I knew. I always know. I know women. All right? Anybody that says they don't, you're talking to a 3-time WNBA fantasy champ. All right? Shout out to the 19th Amendments. Sh3-peats. They're back. What you guys got for Comeback Kid?
I was just pain. Because, like, even with the Green Bay Packers doing so well, that was good. Them playing on Thursday and then winning, when Notre Dame lost on Saturday, it ruined the rest of my weekend. I didn't have a Sunday to bounce back with my pro team. Why does it hurt so bad when our teams lose?
You don't really get to talk on this.
It was for college that I'm speaking
You don't,
specifically.
college
And
that you
honestly,
didn't go to.
It's my
you
team.
have multiple
though. Fuck
college
you.
teams.
It's my team though.
You have multiple college
No,
teams.
I've got one college team, and then I support my the school,
the
that I
you went to.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Notre Dame wasn't a fucking option.
Look, I
also didn't play for the
liked
Green Bay
Michigan
Packers, but
growing up, but I didn't ride the Michigan train after I didn't go there.
Because you're a bad fan and you just abandon all support
No,
for the
I
team
didn't
you've
go
loved your
there.
whole life. But anyway, okay, side. We're getting too far off of
You
it.
root for good teams. You root for good teams. It's not fair.
Do you know how many years Notre Dame wasn't?
Do you know how
good?
many wins my football team has? None.
My entire
Both
life,
of them. Both of them have none.
Notre Dame was not good until I was like 16 years old. I went the first 16 years of my life of them sucking.
But they win 9 games a year because they play nobody.
Did I get lucky because my team, very shortly after I was born in the pros, decided they're only going to draft Hall of Fame quarterbacks after that? Yeah, and I understand that. I was going to say this about it too. At least, like, I feel like you handle loss more healthy than I do, and most people would disagree. I think it's healthy that you scream and get enraged because, like, I can't even do that. I don't even get as mad. I literally shut down, just emotionally and completely. I just shut down everything inside, and I drink, and I
fucking be fine.
But you yell and you get it out, and yeah, you're angry afterwards, but at least you have that. I literally just shut down and drink and destroy myself inside. It's the most Irish response I can do. And it's not healthy, but I feel like it's just
They're going to still make the playoff. They're still going to go to playoff. This isn't
Probably.
a fair argument. This isn't a fair argument at all. You're a fan of an undefeated NFL team. My team just kicks me in the dick every fucking Sunday. Every time they tease me with like, hey, what if we compete today? Fuck you, Alex. Haha. JK. We're not going to do that. No.
Yeah, NFL's
no. You don't get to do this rant. You don't get to do this
and
rant.
honestly, in the
you
future,
don't get to do
like,
this rant.
Notre Dame, the problem always
My
was...
team really fucking hurts me. Your team just occasionally every week's not perfect for you.
And Notre Dame growing up, the problem always was that
when the Astros don't work out, you go to the Red Sox. When Red Sox don't work out, you go to the Astros.
Yeah,
Notre Dame doesn't work out, Texas State. Oh, don't worry, I got the fucking Packers.
Hey, Texas State, I had them minus 18 and they lost by 19.
No one cares. No one cares, dude.
But like
no one
I was
cares.
saying, Notre Dame, the good thing is growing up, it was always, well, we couldn't compete because we couldn't get the same athletes because we had high academic standards and everything. Now that you can just pay everyone, Notre Dame can open up the pocketbooks and there's wiggle room. You find ways to get. There's still some athletes you can't go after because they can't make the grades. But now that we can pay them, I think Notre Dame actually finally has a shot at the national championship again for the first time since 1988.
Oh, you mean the team that was in the national championship last year?
Yeah, but did they really have a shot?
They had a shot at it. The team that was in the championship. Yeah,
our quarterback couldn't throw the ball. It wasn't.
You don't deserve.
See, this was about my pain, and Alex.
You don't deserve this rant.
Over.
But he does. Does he deserve this rant, Robert? No. I mean, like, his teams are way too good.
You know what? I will say this though. It's all I have. This is literally all I have is my sports and my Xbox. You've got a fucking loving family.
Well, okay, so
a wife, a daughter, another kid on the way.
But who did I love first?
You have actual fulfilling things in your life. All I have is sports.
The one thing that I loved first in the entire world is it just kicks me in the dick over and 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 over again. And then they just think I'm a joke because Dad watches a fucking shit team that can't fucking win. And then even though,
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a joke too.
No. His dad just watches a fucking joke of a team that, like, even though I'm like, hey, we might get it done. Oh, look at us now. Nope.
See, you should have just rooted for the same team your father did growing up.
He switched teams. He's not even an R-words fan. Now he's a Texans fan. It doesn't count. I'm not going to do that. I'm not you.
Well, I'm just saying. No, exactly. You're not me. My dad said we're Packers fans, and I became Packers fans. Your dad said we're Redskins fans, and you're like, Giants, fuck you,
we're Red Sox
man that
fans,
gave me life.
But also Astros fans.
Oh, no, he doesn't like that I'm an Astros fan. He hates that me and my brother are Astros fans. He's like, you're a Red Sox fan. I was like, I don't know, Dad. I've lived here since I was fucking 3. It's the only team I grew up being able to watch.
You don't get 2 teams. You don't get 2 teams. It's not fair. It's not fair that you get to bitch about one of them. It's not. No.
You know, everyone always tells me about my privilege, and you know what? This is how I use it.
This is your privilege. This is your privilege. You can't. No.
You can say no all you want, but it's...
We will strike this rant from the record. Everybody that's watching this and listening to this, forget that Pat ranted because he doesn't deserve a rant. Okay.
All right. So 2 weeks in a row, I got nothing for.
You don't deserve a rant.
Comeback hit again.
You don't deserve a rant. Your fucking NFL team is undefeated. No, you don't get to rant.
That's pretty good. They're very.
You do not get to rant.
I actually told my buddies thank you for Micah Parsons too during the Packers game on Thursday, and then again on Saturday during the Cowboys game. Sunday, I don't know my days.
You do not get to rant
See, this
about
is
an undefeated
about
football
me.
team.
Has he been good?
Yeah, dude, he's fucking Micah Parsons.
Yeah, it's real good. We got him on a snap count, but he played like 87% of the snaps, and he after the game he was like, "Fuck this is bullshit. Let me play. Stop putting me on a snap count. I want to just go out there and kill people." And I was like, I love him so much. But hey, he's not in your division anymore.
Doesn't matter, dude.
How's Daniel Jones?
Statistically, he's the second best quarterback in football
Well,
right now.
he's second best, second most passing yards to guess who?
Lamar Jackson.
No, Russell Wilson.
Oh, Russ passed him after
Russell Wilson, yeah, because he threw for 500 yards yesterday.
452.
450.
I thought it
Or
was
450. It was exactly 450.
I don't know why I even tried to correct that. I'm just being a dick to Alex now.
Exactly 450. Daniel Jones can go fuck off, dude. We know what he's going to do. We know what he's going to do. We know he didn't just get magically fixed. If Daniel Jones was so good, why wasn't he fucking throwing moon balls to Malik Neighbors like Russell Wilson was yesterday? Because he fucking was too scared. He's too fucking scared to do anything.
Now they've got a transcendent tight end for him to check down.
Fine. Who gives a shit, dude?
Here's
He's
the
a
thing, though,
check down
Robert.
guy.
Very soon, it's going to go very badly for Daniel Jones.
It's gonna go- yeah.
We've seen this story before, how it plays out.
You can buy in a little bit. He gets excited, and then he just fucking rips it right out from under you. And you're like, why did I ever support this guy? It's going to happen.
I actually thought they lost. I didn't know they won until 5 hours later. I saw so at the end of their game, they missed a field goal as time expired. That would have won them the game. I see the field goal miss. I close my laptop. It was the only game I was watching on there. Find out 5 hours later there was a penalty on that play. They kick it again. They kick the field goal and win. I was like, God, this can't just. The universe is torturing Alex right now.
Gives his guy gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and he must think I am fucking the strongest motherfucker that there ever was.
They're slim thick.
God's got to be like, Alex is my fucking warrior, dude.
But just think about it this way.
I'm gonna just fuck your teams over so much.
I mean, he also gave you 2 victories over the greatest quarterback of all time
true
in the Super Bowl.
but
So that
it's not
evens
been
out
great.
a little
It's
bit.
not been great for a while.
But it's been bad for a while. So now you got to know you're due. So when that due comes due, it's going to be so good.
it's gonna come soon.
It's going to come
It's
so
gonna
hard,
happen.
and it's going to be so
It's gonna
good.
happen. It's gonna happen. All right. That was our comeback kids segment, huh? That was fucking it, huh?
I'm just going to add Jameis Winston in there because I really hope he gets traded to the Bengals.
Nope, not gonna get traded.
Come on, dude. You don't need him.
It's my guy.
You're not going to
Nope.
use him. At least let
Nope.
him. Dude,
Nobody gets Jameis.
He would be
my
so
guy,
much fun.
Jameis.
I
He's
honestly, I don't even think he'd start for them.
He's a
I think they're
vibes
gonna run with
guy.
Jake Browning.
On the sideline when we had fucking fuckface Hudson he's the first person in NFL history this century to have 4 penalties on the same drive. Did that opening drive, and he was losing his shit when they're like, hey, fuckface, don't get a penalty on every play. And he was like, why the fuck are you yelling at me? Blah, blah, blah. And Jameis was like, hey, come here. Had his arm around him. Jameis calmed him down. Yeah, he didn't play again because he sucked. But Jameis was like, stop fucking doing shit on the sideline. Chill out.
Even though Russ wasn't sucking at that moment, the first time Jackson Dart walked out there, did you get really excited thinking, oh, they just fucking pulled him and now it starts time?
No, I knew they had a package for Dart. And then the smartest thing they did was just keep handing it off because they were like, what's he about to do? He's going to do it. He's going to do a thing. They're going to do a thing with Jackson Dart. He's like, yeah, he's going to hand it off, you
Decoy.
fucking idiot. And then every time they did it, like, well, he's going to do the thing. This is the third time they brought him out.
They
He's
put
going
in
to
a
do the thing
decoy
again.
fucking package. That's so funny.
Well, it's like, if you're going to hand the ball off, yeah, he can hand the ball off just as well as anybody else can. Like, but they're going to look for some weird fuck shit that they're going to do. So they're defending weird. And then Cam Scadaboo, shout out.
Oh my God,
Great
he's so
White
much
Hope.
fun.
The Great White Hope. He's mine now. He's mine. I have him and Jameis. He's awesome. I love Cam. Scored his first touchdown. Should have won that game. But yeah,
I feel like it was also inflatedly like over optimistic that we all thought your defensive line would just come in and be the greatest of all time. Like, I don't know, they're still young guys.
and also
anytime.
like defensive lines don't play secondary either. Like,
That's
turns
true.
out you need linebackers and a secondary, not just a defensive line.
Yeah, but if you get after the quarterback fast, it helps the secondary.
And then also, if like the referees just call anything towards George Pickens a pass interference, even though George Pickens puts his hands on your guys first, like, yeah, that also helps. Also, if you hold Abdul Carter every fucking time, Tyler fucking bitch ass Guyton, if you fucking hold Abdul Carter every time he tries to rush, then yeah, if they don't call it, you're probably gonna do well.
Yeah, then why would you stop holding if they're not going to call it?
I don't know. But they called everything on everybody else on the other team. I don't know. Seems like Jerry might have been like, "Hey, look, lost Micah. I'm gonna give the officials a little bit of money that I would have given Micah, and I don't gonna give Micah, and why don't you guys help my boys get a couple calls?" That's probably what Jerry did.
No, like we just got through his not cool in the middle of comeback.
Well, nope. Comeback kid though. Fuck the Cowboys.
Might have taken a little sting out of his.
Fuck the Cowboys. You don't get to bitch. After what I had to go through yesterday, it was Pearl Harbor. It's Pearl Harbor every fucking Sunday. All right? And you're just, I got the Packers. Waltz the playoffs. Everything's great on my end. One time Notre Dame had a game.
Pretty good right now.
Yeah. You don't get to say pain is
and it was all around Notre Dame when the rest of their schedule is just no one
they
after.
Played the UFL.
They should go undefeated the rest of the year.
Houston Roughnecks
really
are
nobody.
3 weeks from now. They're playing them.
The best team they play against is USC. And that's by a wide margin the best team, and USC is not good.
You got Houston Community College coming up.
We got Purdue.
Shriner University.
Beck Junior High is on there somewhere.
Derek Zoolander School for Kids Who Can't Read Good. I didn't even know they had a football team. What is it? Like Texas Women's University? They don't have a team. How are you playing them? I don't know. Notre Dame can.
Thankfully, I don't really know any douchebag Aggies to like throw it in my face.
Yep. All right. Fuck, now I'm just in a bad mood. Not cool. It's perfect. It's perfect for it. Not cool is brought to you by PTG Picks. At Gravy Gambles is where we post all of our bets on X. Go give us a follow at Gravy Gambles. And we do PTG Picks. We're still trying to find out a punishment. We are recording this on a Monday, so we don't have all of the picks. Pat, though, did go 2-1 this week, so you are 3-3 on the year. I am 1-0 so far, so I'm 1-3.
Aaron Rodgers really let me down.
3-3 if I get my other two picks correct today. Monday Night Football games have not been played yet, but every Friday and Sunday we post our picks for that weekend's NFL games at Gravy Gambles, and then I'll share them to the Instagram and the Facebook as well. But if you want to follow along and suggest some punishments at Gravy Gambles, that's where you can follow Past the Gravy Picks, the official presenter of our Not Cool segment this week.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
He's just showing me fucking Micah Parsons pictures as we're fucking.
It's my phone background, and I don't even feel a little bit weird that my phone background is
shit.
another fully grown man.
Yeah, since we're doing this on a Monday, I didn't grab any listener or viewer not cools. If you have one, hit us up on X at PassGayPod. Use the hashtag PTG not cool and rant about something not cool that happened to you this week. I will start with a football bitch, not about my team, but about Red Zone. We bitched about Red Zone having commercials last week. Yeah, I have commercials. Okay, they're kind of good at putting them in different boxes or whatever. But what pissed me off this week is they added a little red bar on the side sometimes, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining about that.
It's less football. It's like it's the Red Zone. I don't know what it is. I know what fucking channel I'm watching, dude. I know what fucking channel I'm watching. So like we have two red fucking lines on either side. It's like that's less football. That's like a quarter inch less football.
I feel like they're setting it up knowing people are going to hate that. So they're going to take it away.
Ads.
It's just going to be a banner
They're
ad
gonna put ads on the side. That's absolutely what they're doing. It's fucking stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm woke. Stay woke, everybody. Know that's what they're doing, and just keep bitching. It's not going to change anything, but keep bitching.
I wasn't watching Red Zone this weekend. So how were they just doing the insert, like the ad while the rest of the screen is still the other stuff? Or were they doing full screen ads?
No, they did the little mini ads, but still, it just infuriates me being like, I know what this was. I know what we had. They can't convince us that this is anywhere near the same. I never had to worry.
It's like
about
when I think back to my childhood. I remember what America once was.
Yeah, when things were great.
Now I got bills. I go back to when I was a child and I had no bills, and that's why life was great all the time.
I don't want to get political, but there's a man in office that claims he's going to make everything great again, and the one thing I've noticed that's gotten worse in his time, his tenure, is Red Zone.
That would have been so.
Maybe not the one thing, but that's one specific thing for me, particularly that has gotten much worse.
That would have been really funny if he came out against Red Zone.
Biden never had ads on Red Zone. Trump, all ads.
That's a good point.
You can say whatever you want about Sleepy Joe, but he never gave us ads on the Red Zone.
For as controversial as he is, even if you're someone that likes Trump and think he's been doing a good job, this is going to be a mark on his presidency that will forever stand.
That's
letting Red Zone go to ads.
And that is exclusively how I judge my president. Did you put commercials in Red Zone during your tenure?
Did you add more ads to something I love?
Don't like it, Donnie. Not a great start. Not a great start, all right? It's not
I
good.
mean, I'm sure he would have supported it.
There's
anyway,
obviously,
though.
and there's
He's
obviously
like, oh,
like,
it's a way to make more money. Fucking do it.
there's obviously nothing in the last week that could have happened where his focus could have been on that instead of fixing Red Zone. He should have been focusing on Red Zone.
This was announced months ago, though.
Yeah, but not these fucking weird bar ads or these
that
weird
was a
red
new
bars.
one.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Two out of the 3 weeks so far, Red Zone's been my not cool. Not great start, Red Zone.
I'm sorry that happened.
Not a
to you,
great
buddy.
start. All right, all right. That's get me going. My real not cool is we setting up the nursery for the kid and all of the outlets where the kid's stuff is do not work.
Get ready to learn extension cord, buddy.
Or electrician,
That too.
electrical work. That would probably be the better way
No,
to say it.
don't learn that.
No,
You will
I'm
shock
gonna-
yourself.
Yeah, I was like, hey, landlord lady, let's go. Landlady.
Gotta run it out of time here.
Yeah, what's going on? We got newborn. Newborns aren't really good at electricity on their own. So can we find somewhere we can plug shit in? What are we doing here? It's a poorhouse? Fucking living in the slums here? We just like have to fucking yes, I had never used those outlets until we were setting up a nursery.
In the ghetto.
I never had a reason to use those outlets, but the fact that there's 3 outlets that none of them work, that seems like a bad thing. I don't know.
Oh my God, that just reminded me.
I was under the impression that outlets should work when you plug things into them.
That reminded me when I get home, I need to go to my apartment and tell them that I have plugs not working now too. We talked about it last week. I just haven't been home. Never even messaged my people about it. Oops.
Whoops. But yeah, my not cool is that setting up the nursery, none of the outlets in that area work.
Those are good. Good not cool. I mean, not good.
That's why
Good
they're not
not
cools,
cools.
but that's why they're not cools. Yeah.
I've got 2. One of them is just I don't pay for NFL Sunday Ticket. My buddy did, and he rolled it over again this year. And I couldn't log in on my Xbox for it. It says I was able to on my laptop. That one still doesn't show that I'm, for some reason, because it says like you're not in your home area. It's like when you log in somewhere else, it'll be like, yeah, 3 months, we'll give it to you. Stop doing it. On the laptop, it works, but I can't do the multi-screen on the laptop that lets you do it when you're watching through a TV or something.
Uh-huh.
So that was pretty rough on me. I couldn't watch all of the games this weekend. Just 90% of them. That was really hard on me.
Not
And then
great.
the other one was, I know you said I'm not allowed to be mad. I don't give a shit. Notre Dame got fucked on the final play. Our defensive tackle just blew right by their center, and he turned around and just tackled his leg from behind. And then they threw the winning touchdown. It was the most blatant. It was 4 feet away from the quarterback. The most blatant in the dead center of the field, dead center of the camera. Not a single referee fucking saw it. We lose the game. So refs, not cool.
Yeah, I can second refs.
Yeah, it's football season, so that's probably going to be at least every other week, if not every week. Refs will be not cool for us.
Probably.
Yeah, it's usually, especially because we're gamblers.
Well, probably
so
not
at some
for
point
you,
they're going to
'cause
fuck us.
You'll just teams win all the time. For me,
Like, I won, but I didn't cover the spread because the
Yeah.
ref's bad call. Also, I feel like we should just throw one in for anybody that had Penn State. They were like a 48.5 point favorite.
Penn State did what they did.
Villanova,
Penn State did what they did,
Last
all
play of
right?
the game, the quarterback scrambled around, threw one into the back of the end zone. Wide receiver makes a one-handed catch and toe taps to the back to lose by like 46 instead of 50. So
After Jerry Sandusky, you don't deserve to ever cover again. All right.
fair enough. That's fair.
So fuck
Well,
you if you took Penn
I wasn't
State.
saying
All right,
Penn
that's
State
what you
fans,
get.
just Penn State betters.
Penn State, Jerry Sandusky. You don't get any nice things. No,
Okay,
people don't forget.
that's fair.
People don't
That's fair.
forget.
What about you, Robert? What do you got?
So Sam and I had to be somewhere at 10 a.m. on Saturday, and we're getting ready to go. It's around like 9:30.
It's like right when college football starts.
I don't care.
Must be so framed.
She's like, oh, we're going in my car, your car. Talking to me, I'm like, oh, we'll go in my car. Get in my car. I have like a start button. I click it. I hear a click. Some lights turn on, but the car doesn't turn on. I'm like, oh, I probably just like clicked it too fast or whatever. Let me try again. Do the same thing. Some lights turn on. The car doesn't turn on. Like the touch screen doesn't turn on. I'm like, oh, this is probably like a dead battery. Like, not one that just needs to be recharged. Like, this is probably a bad battery. It needs to be replaced. Because it's been like 5+ years. And I thought, and then okay, we get into her car, and now like, I'm not in a bad mood, but I'm thinking, I'm like, this is going to be like probably $200 if it's the battery. If it's an alternator, it could be like $600, and like we're about to go on a trip, and then I'm already spending a lot of money on this. I'm like, ugh. I'm just thinking about all this stuff. I guess luckily it turned out to just be the battery, and I had to buy a new battery on Sunday. $200, like I was thinking, and that's just inconvenient.
It's
Yeah.
it's one of those
Inconvenient.
ones where you're happy it was the best case scenario, but
Yeah.
you still
Any
You
unexpected
had to-
car, anything is always just
Yeah.
like, no, I don't want this. And it's never like a $30 fix. It's always something $100. So you're like, well, there's that. There's one less thing I can get now when we go on vacation. Maybe we eat out one less time now on vacation because of this, but it's never cool.
Do you think this is like the opposite experience that car guys have? Like, do you think they get excited when something's wrong with their car because like, oh, I get to work on my car?
I don't think they get excited when something like that happens. Where like
They probably know right away.
it's never like when it like you don't get to that point, but it's never like it's never cool when like you're trying to go somewhere and then it's just not like you can't do that. But like I bet car guys like to like, you guys hear that? They hear that rattling? What is that? It's probably I think that's my 6-cylinder over there. Probably take that out of the
It's
shop.
firing
this
about 2
weekend.
points off prime. I gotta
Yeah,
work
it
on that
sounds
this
like
weekend.
sounds like that's a misfire right there. You know what? I'll work on it this weekend. And so like,
sorry,
then they
honey.
get excited because then they have a chore that they can do. So like then that's a reason to get to be a car guy. But like they don't ever like it when it's like I'm trying to go to this place and I can't because my car's not working.
Sorry, honey, I can't go to the farmer's market this weekend. I got to work on the Chevy.
I gotta fix the carburetor.
That's actually
The
that's really great.
carbonator.
Nice.
Yeah, my soda stream.
That's what I call myself when I'm eating a bunch of pasta.
That sounds like something they would put in like a Pimp My Ride car. You know, Robert, you said you liked sodas, so we put a carbonator. Like, well, what? I don't have a steering wheel. Like, don't worry, dude. You can have all the sodas you could ever want.
We took out your carburetor and put in a giant carbonator. All the seltzer water you want.
Look, you said you didn't mind electricity, so we put electricity all around all your shit, and it's just gonna shock the fuck out of you anytime you turn your car on. You, why? You said you liked Shark Week. We put a real, actual shark in your trunk. Oh, can I use my trunk? No, it's filled with water.
How much is it to feed it? $900 a week.
It's gonna cost more than everything. Can't afford it.
Sorry that happened to you, Robert.
Yeah, dude.
I also have my car inspection due this month. So I'm like, it's another added expense. I'm like, ugh. I want to spend like $300 on my car this month.
Didn't we get rid of one of the things?
The sticker.
That's an inspection sticker,
But
there,
no,
right?
they need to be inspections still need to happen
You just don't have
in
to get the
Harris
sticker.
County.
Yeah. Like some
What is-
counties
what
don't.
is- what is the point of this? What's the point of this?
I think there's like 3 or 4 counties in all of Texas. I think it's like 3 or 4 that still need to do it. Everywhere else, like everything's like,
Of course, big city where we
Yeah,
are. It's
fucking-
probably Houston, Austin, and Dallas.
Yeah.
the liberal
something like that.
judges,
Or maybe
probably
San
making it.
Antonio. Yeah, all the liberals just finding more ways to tax the
Thanks.
working man.
Thanks a lot. They never did put commercials on Red Zone though, so I guess that's how they get us back. Like, oh, you wanted Red Zone without commercials? Well, guess what? You gotta do fucking tags.
Never knew how good we had it under the libs until Red Zone gets
Now-
slightly changed.
Now it's all making sense. Open your eyes. All right, moving on. Let's wrap this up. This might be the fastest episode we've ever done, Robert. We're an hour in.
Definitely fastest
Not
one over
even?
here. And that now that we've said it out loud.
Yeah,
this
now we'll
last one's
take
gonna go for
45
4.
minutes with answers. Answers is brought to you by the Pass the Gravy merch store. We never put you behind a paywall. If you'd like to support the pod, though, head over to passthegravymerch.com. We're going to have some absolute fire merch available very soon. We have our pocket jackets and our pocket suits and
19th
our
Amendment
19th
banners.
Amendment championship banners. And should we do hats? And can we do a scarf? Can we do a scarf, like a championship
Or
scarf?
a sundress.
Just all of the. We should definitely do a dress.
like pretty bracelets and jewelry
Do
and
leggings.
sundresses.
bows,
leggings in there.
Ooh, leggings.
leggings. Definitely some 19th Amendment championship leggings merch.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's like, I just like, what did you spend $1,000 on? What does Passing Grade merch come? The 19th Amendment is just one. They went for a Sh3-peat.
I'm an ally.
Babe, they went for a Sh3-peat. You can just justify, hey, your girl can't get mad at you. Like, this is for women.
Oh, they still can.
This is for women. It's for her.
What other women are you spending this money on?
Herstory. They had a Sh3-peat, babe. Come on.
You didn't even get any of my size.
Look, it's Rosie Riveter spinning a basketball. How could I not get that?
That should be the WNBA logo.
Yes, we can. But it's yas. Yas, we can, bitches. Yeah, PassingGradeMerch.com. Gonna have some fire merch, but right now we got the PTG flags. We got the dad hats. We got the golf hats with the little rope on it. We got the snapback hats, the Wolfpack shirts, the It's April Fool's Somewhere shirts, the regular logo tees, sticker packs, all kinds of awesome stuff, shorts, whatever you need. PassTheGravyMerch.com. When you get some cool gear, hit us up on X at PassGravyPod. Tag us. Let us see you wearing your gear, doing cool shit. We'll post you on the Gravy Day pictures when we post those every Wednesday before the episode comes out. PassTheGravyMerch.com. Again, we don't ever charge you for the podcast. This is a great way to support the podcast and also get some cool shit for supporting the podcast as well. PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right, our first question is from Abby Givens at Abby Givens 17 on X, and Abby says, are all the Fruity Pebbles flavors the same? Are all the Fruit Loops flavors the same too? Are all the Fruit Loops? Okay, so yeah, are each of the Pebbles, those are all the same flavor, is what she's trying to say.
Probably.
I think they are.
I've never thought about it till right now, but there's another candy that does this.
I know Fruit Loops are absolutely the same flavors.
Yeah, and it's just something you never realize until somebody says it to you, and you're like, oh yeah, it is just a basic androgynous flavor.
It's just fruity. It's all sort of
Yeah.
fruity, but it's like
sugar.
generic fruity sugar, yeah. And I think
Why'd
Fruity
you have to
Pebbles
ask
are
this?
just
You just ruined my day.
smaller versions of that.
Because it's not M&Ms. M&Ms are obviously not different flavors.
It's chocolate.
But I know there was something that went viral like last
Skittles?
year about it. No, because Skittles are different
The
flavors.
Skittles are all, I think Skittles are all like the same, but you can just get different kinds of Skittles.
Is it?
Yeah, you can get like sour Skittles.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it's ours. No,
No, Skittles are different
No,
flavors.
you're right.
Yeah. There was something though that's color coordinated like that, and everyone thought was different flavors growing up, but it's not. I don't know. I feel like that's a bullshit lie. They should be able to do that. If you're gonna make it different colors, I think it needs to be different flavors. It would probably help cut down on childhood obesity.
But do they say that like this loop is blueberry and this loop is strawberry? Because unless they do that, they're just like, these are Fruit Loops. They're loops that taste like fruit. If they don't specify that this one is this kind and this
They
one
don't.
is this, so I think they're clear, legally at least.
They are, but it's that gray zone of like. There's
It's like,
nothing
what are
wrong
you?
with-
Yeah, what are you doing?
There's
Why are you
nothing
trying to
wrong
pull
with
one
what
over?
they're doing. I just don't like it.
I get you. I get you on that.
Make them just start selling loops.
Yeah,
Can't call them Fruit Loops anymore.
there is
Just loops.
I probably told it on this podcast before. There's a girl I went to high school with that she could tell you the color of the M&M if you blindfolded her. Like you could just give her an M&M and she would tell you what color it was. She could taste the dyes.
I feel like she could see through the blindfold.
No, we tried. Believe me, we tried. We were in a sports marketing class and it was like a weird talent, and I didn't have a cool talent. But she was like, I can tell what color an M&M is just by tasting it. And we were like, well, they all taste the same. And she was like, but I can tell. And she said when she was a little kid that she was obsessed with sorting M&Ms. So she would get them and she would all sort them up into different colors. And she was
Touch
like,
of the tism.
I could taste the differences in the dyes.
She should have been on. Remember,
She was like 10 out of 10 every single time.
I think it was like Discovery Channel. They had Stanley's Superhumans. He would just go around and find people that had shit like that. Like one kid, like it was just the way he sweated. I guess his skin became slightly more sticky, but they thought he was magnetic because like his village would just
okay.
put spoons. Or someone was like abnormally strong, and it was all these people that just had like slightly higher senses than the rest of the people.
Yeah.
She should have been on that
She
show.
just had like super taste buds.
It's like I have a superpower. It's the most useless one you've ever heard of, though.
Every single time I see an Eminem, I think of Megan. I'm like, Megan knows she would know what color that is.
Is she married? Because I would like to potentially have superhero genes in my gene pool.
I think she is.
Damn it.
I think she is. But yeah, all of the Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops are the same flavor, or like it's just a generic flavor. Right?
I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't.
No, because it seems like they should be different, but like I've never really thought about it. But yeah, I think they are that way.
Everything I loved as a child is just slowly being taken away from
me. When you pull the curtain back and you really see how something's made, it really teaches you.
You really see the wizard behind the curtain there.
Yep. All right, this question is from Kelly, just Kelly. And Kelly says, should I be concerned that my roommate is a witch? I got paired with a random roommate who moved in a bunch of weird witchy shit, and I asked her what it was. She told me that she just started practicing. Other than that, she seems cool. I'm just not sure what I've gotten myself into. Should I move?
No, you should not move. You should do everything in your powers to become good friends with this girl, because you don't know what kind of witch. Is she going to be Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Is she going to be one of the Sanderson sisters?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to cross her.
Don't do that.
So I was gonna say like if there's a way you could find a way to move and just like be like, you know what? My parents aren't gonna, or I don't know if this is a random roommate makes you think it's college.
Probably.
But like if you're like, my parents aren't gonna pay for this apartment, I gotta go somewhere cheaper. You know, like you can't tell her like, I think that you are a witch and that scares the fuck out of me. Like you don't want to show up as like an enemy on her radar, because then you could be cursed. She could do witch shit.
She probably prefers the term Wiccan, by the way. You might want to get comfortable with that term.
Or is it pagan?
That's one of those things that like only chicks can do. Like you're gonna have like a college roommate, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm really into the.
I'm a wizard.
I'm really into the Wiccan arts. I'm a witch. Like I guess I would make him a wizard.
I'm really getting into wizardry, bro. You're like, you're fucking weird.
It's like witchcraft and astrology. It's only for the gals. Men can't do that shit because you're just like, dude, you're trying way too hard to get laid.
I think most dudes just don't take you seriously. Like, all right, yeah, that's the guy.
Oh no, like
this is the astrology guy. All
no
right.
dude who's into that stuff does it for other dudes. You're doing it just so you can find women that'll sleep with you.
Probably because you just make up the astrology. Yeah, the astrology says you should fuck me tonight.
Yeah.
What are you, fucking
Our chakras
Virgo?
are so aligned. We should probably take peyote and do it nude in my bed under the covers.
Yeah, you're a Virgo. I'm Episcopalian. Like we should fucking this is perfect. I'm a Hufflepuff too. Let's go.
No, but like I'd say befriend her. Somewhat, dude. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, super cool fucking witch. What's her name from iDream? Well, she was a genie. Bewitched,
They're
cool witch.
adjacent, but not the
Ask
same.
her if she can wiggle her nose.
What about Bellatrix Lestrange? You don't want that kind
Bad
of
witch. Hermione Granger, great witch.
Good witch. Now we're just naming good
Like
and bad
everything else,
witches.
there's good witches, bad witches, but like the good witches are super fucking cool.
But I just think like this is one of those where it's like you don't know if like you say the wrong thing at some point, like she gets mad, you don't put your dishes up, and then she's gonna when she could probably just use your witchcraft to clean the dishes on her own. So actually, you should never have to worry about doing dishes because just do your witchcraft shit.
Just be careful if you can't find your crock pot. Do not use her cauldron.
No cauldrons.
It could fuck with the flavors.
That's a big bugaboo. Don't use the witch's
she could get
cauldron.
mad at that too.
Yeah. But I would, if it was me, I would try and find a way out of there. But just be like, I got to move all the way across campus. I got an on-campus job, and it's easier. The commute's easier. Like you find an easy way, but hey, would love to, like get together, hang out, or something later. Like you seem like a really great girl.
I say run with it. Start calling her Glinda. Be like, that's your nickname. You're Glinda now.
See,
You're
now
a witch.
you might piss her off, and then she curses
witch,
you.
though.
But like, what if she wants to be a bad witch? And she's like, "Don't you dare call me Glinda!" And she just curses you.
Do chicks not give their friends nicknames?
I don't know.
I feel like you should.
I don't know.
I think part of the reason I think guys are friends just their entire lives is because once you give a dude a nickname, like you're just together for life.
Yeah.
Because that nickname, especially if it sticks, they can't just be like, "Oh, it was a guy I knew 30 years ago. We're not friends anymore."
Sorry, yeah, we're no longer pals.
It's always weird when like you run into a dude like 10 years later and he's not going by the nickname because nobody's called him that in like 10 years, which makes sense.
You're not Chuck.
What?
Yeah. Robert, what do you think? What would you do in this if you were in Kelly's situation? You had a witch roommate. Witchy stuff concerns me.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Define. I need you to follow up and like let us know like what witchy shit did she move in?
I'm thinking like
A cauldron.
cauldrons, thinking like dusty books.
That could just be school books.
Either way, you guys said you don't like reading.
Like
reading
spiders
stuff.
in jars.
Yeah, check the books. If there's one book that has an eye in the middle of it and the eye's looking, get out. That's bad witch.
Like she has like a raven in a cage, maybe. That would be a bad
Maybe
sign.
like a bottomless bag that she just pulls things out of.
Multiple skulls.
Does she have a cat that talks?
Yeah, although kind
Sabrina
of
had a cat
cool.
that talks.
Kind of cool if you
Thackeray
do have
Binks.
that.
There's another cool cat that talked.
Was it Salem? Was the name of the cat? Right.
Yeah. He was a bad warlock. He got in trouble.
He just turned into that. But you're not staying though, are you? You're getting out.
No, I mean, this is the only people that are stay are white people. This is some white people shit to do or deal with.
But just like you make her mad one time and she curses you and then you're done. If she really is as good of a witch as you think she might be.
I say take a chance. Why not?
I think you got to bounce, but you got to be polite about bounce and be like, it's not you, it's me.
It's how you know I'm super white. I'm like, yeah, live with a witch. What's the worst that could happen?
Or can you yourself then start practicing and then sabotage her spells?
Yeah, you might want to quietly learn some counter spells.
Yeah.
But if she's already got a head start on you, you don't know how powerful she could be.
You know, it'd be really funny next time you
She
walk.
did. She started practice.
She just started practicing.
Next time you walk in the apartment and she's there, just go, Avada Kedavra!
No, dude. 'Cause then,
And if she doesn't laugh at that, then you got to move. Because you're like, all right, if this is something you're getting into and you can't have a sense of humor about
but
it,
then what if you kill her and
then I
you're-
can't live
You're
with
on the
you.
hook for murder.
well, it's not real.
What if it
we
is?
understand that witchcraft
We don't
is not
know.
real. She doesn't know that. Let her
We
have
don't
her
know.
fun. I know.
I think you just gotta stay away from this. This is something we avoid. People tend to stay away from witches.
It's like
From
the
what
kid
I've
that wears a
learned.
cape in high school.
Yeah, people tend to stay away from people in capes and witches.
Probably for good reason, but
Yeah,
there's that 1 in a million chance she's a cool witch.
1 in a million. But also, like your roommate is still a witch or practicing, and she told you if she straight up told you I just started practicing.
Yeah, it might be hard to bring guys around that too if you're trying to get them back to the place afterwards.
She's like, what is your roommate boiling? It smells awful. She's like, I don't know. She's making polyjuice potion or some shit.
Why do you have toad warts in a jar? I don't fucking
She's
know.
trying to lure these fucking 2 kids here to eat them. I don't know. It's Hansel and Greta or some shit like that. Like, I don't know.
Luckily, she's busy on a boat somewhere right now.
Yeah. I think you gotta get out of there, Kelly. I think you gotta get out of there. But honestly, you coming to us, probably the best place you could have gone. This is 2 or 3 dudes on a podcast. Definitely the best experts on what to do with witches.
Fuck yeah.
Please hit us up with any more witch questions you have, Kelly. I'd like
Or at
to
least
see
please
how
give
this
us an
goes.
update.
Yes, let us know you're okay. Let us know you're okay. Just put on Wicked. Just
If
see
she
how,
starts
see how she
leaving-
reacts.
If she starts leaving a lot of candy out for you to eat and you feel the pounds
Don't eat
weighing on,
candy. Don't eat
that's-
candy that she's leaving. Yeah, she's fattening you up.
That's worrying.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear ruby red slippers around her.
They protect you, don't they?
I just take you home. I don't know. I don't fucking.
Because the witch couldn't take them off of her.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My wife watched Wicked, and I just was kind of part of it.
Nailed it.
Ethelba. All right. Next question is from Alex O at AlexWithThunder1 on X, and Alex O says, "Power rank these snakes." He gives us rattlesnake, cobra, anaconda, snakes on a plane, and Slytherin house.
That actually gave me a chill up my spine just as you started naming snakes.
Snakes.
Ugh, I don't like it.
So Robert, you go first.
Number 5, I'm going with anaconda. Those things.
That's
are,
the last
Like-
place? Last place snake?
like, yeah, your power ranking. So your favorite is the number 1.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it- okay.
Yeah. This isn't like which one's
Most
the
powerful
worst.
snake. I
Yeah,
was
you-
thinking that.
Yeah, they didn't say power rank.
No,
the
we're not
worst.
power ranking their power.
I was saying power.
So number 5, anaconda, huge snake, scary. Number
Okay.
4, I'm going.
I was thinking what does the most damage, but this is your power ranking.
Okay, I'm going with cobra. Number 3, I'm going rattlesnake.
Don't. I hate everything about this.
Number 2, I'm going snakes on a plane, and then number 1, I'm going Slytherin house.
Slytherin, snakes on a plane, rattlesnake, cobra, anaconda.
Yeah.
I'll go next. 5, 4, and 3 could all be a tie for me. We'll go. Which one do I hate the most? I'll go rattlesnake 5. I hate that one the most. Like, you hear it and you just instantly shit your pants.
That's kind of the coolest part about a
Like
rattlesnake.
at least with,
it's got a rattle.
I'll go. But like, even though you might think, oh, it gives you a warning, that's not a good warning. I'm probably just going to pass out and then it's going to bite me and I'm going to die anyway. But then I'll just be covered in poop, and that's not a good way to be found. 4. I'll go anaconda, because it's going to squeeze me to death, and that's horrible. And it's also giant and terrifying, and everything about it is scary.
Okay.
It haunts my fucking nightmares. I keep seeing snake videos lately too, and I hate it. I can't swipe past it. I'm terrified. 3, I'll go cobra, just because
You're terrified the snake's gonna get you if you swipe past it.
I don't know, man. My fear of snakes is so irrational. Like,
Yeah, it is pretty.
it's like even
It's
a
just
little garter,
video. You can scroll.
a garter snake that's like 4 inches long. If I see it, I will take off running the other direction.
Okay.
Like it's
mean,
it's
Satan
so
is a snake,
I
I get
fucking
you.
hate them. I'll go cobra 3 just because I won't see it coming. So if it gets me, I feel like it's gonna act really quick, the venom, and I'm gonna die faster, and like I have less time of fear.
Okay.
2 snakes on a plane. I mean, you gotta love fucking Samuel Jackson.
I've
He's
had it
awesome.
with these
And 1
motherfuckers.
Slytherin, because like I'm pretty sure I would be a Slytherin.
Okay. And you'd be Hufflepuff.
I could honestly see myself being any of them.
You're a Hufflepuff.
Like I like to think deep down I'm virtuous, so maybe Gryffindor. But like
I'm not Gryffindor.
I'm kind of a
material.
dick.
Yeah.
But I also don't give a shit, so probably Hufflepuff, and I
I'd
like
be
getting
Raven
fucked
or
up.
Huffle.
Ravenclaw I don't know much about, but like they also seem like they just don't like the other 3 houses and
They're
do their
just
own
like the-
shit, so I could definitely do that.
They're like the cooler Hufflepuffs. I feel like.
Hufflepuffs are the stoners. Ravenclaws are just
Goofballs,
like the loners.
probably.
Now that
Okay, so I was like, what is like the? I guess I tried to go
you
real
did a
power.
ranking.
So 5, I am gonna go with Snakes on a Plane. It's a movie people made fun of, not that powerful of snakes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it was very big in the cultural zeitgeist, though. That's a lot of power.
4, I'm gonna go Cobra. Tough, but like I've seen a mongoose take a cobra out. A couple videos I've seen before.
Yeah, but
like
a Cobra
anything with-
vehicle has a lot of horsepower.
Right. Anything with like goose in the name taking you out, I lose a little respect for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're just gonna disrespect Goose from Top Gun like that?
Well, but like, how'd that go?
Aw.
How'd that go?
It was faulty equipment, is how that went.
Right. But
And-
if you were
and
like,
an- and
Goose,
another
Goose
pilot
takes out
flying
a
like
training
a dick.
exercise, I'd be like, that training exercise probably wasn't that tough.
But that's because the other pilot was a dick and got him in the jet wash. Should have never been that.
Yeah. I mean, not Captain Phillips, Captain Sully landed with geese. Like they're not
Geese are less dangerous than
not
jet
a big-
wash.
Not a big opponent, you know. So I'm gonna go Cobra for Rattlesnake 3 because of the like it's just scarier. They have a little element of scariness. 2, I'm gonna go Anaconda. You would think Anaconda would be 1 on this, but what anacondas don't have, they're bigger, they're scary, they could suffocate you to death, they could just swallow you whole. But Slytherin, I feel like Voldemort's pet was the anaconda, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or a big python or whatever it was.
There was actually like
Not a basilisk.
it
A
was a
basilisk is pretty
person.
much an anaconda.
the basilisk was the big snake. Nagiri was his
Nagiri,
snake, who was
yeah.
actually a person that was in animal form to become his pet, but also was a Horcrux form. So very powerful.
Something like that.
Also,
yeah.
Slytherin, wizards.
Well,
Wizards.
that's
very
what I'm
powerful.
saying. Like a wizard can fuck up an anaconda with wizardry. You know, like it's like and not just Slytherin, like the whole house.
They can
Like
turn
a
the
group of
anaconda
wizards?
into a like
Anything.
fucking what do you call it? Balloon animal.
Yeah,
It's just
anything
a
they
long
want.
balloon.
So it's a house full of wizards against a snake. I'm gonna take the house full of wizards and witches. So yeah, Slytherin, anaconda, rattlesnake, cobra, snakes on plane. That's what I had. This is a good power ranking.
That was very good power ranking. I
Great
mean,
power rankings.
can we not talk? No more snakes.
Snakes. Only snakes now.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. All right. Next up is from Darren Casey, who writes in and says, "What are you doing when the aliens finally show up on Earth? Are you fighting them? Are you joining them? Or are you doing something else? What is your plan of action?"
I mean, I'd like to say I'm going to fight them, but so I guess in this one they're bad aliens because it's only fight, join, or I guess run.
I don't know.
would be the
Do we,
other.
like, because I mean, if they come down to earth, are you like, "What's up, guys?" Maybe
We got to
they
show them
try-
football right away.
That's what I was. That's absolutely what I was going to say. I was like, "Hey,
You can't
this
wipe
is-
us out if you see how dope this game is.
This is football. We watch it and it's cool. And this is beer. We drink it and it makes us happy sometimes or really sad. But we can also do this. This is what we do every Saturday and Sunday and some Thursdays and Mondays and even Tuesdays and Wednesdays sometimes if we're lucky. And we do this. And then they'll be like, "What do you mean? Like, this is it?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's it." And then what happens when it's over? We're usually really sad because our team lost, but then we just wait and we look forward to next Sunday so we can do it all over again. And they're like, "All right, this rocks." And I think if you showed an Alien Red Zone, even with commercials, because they don't know any other version of Red Zone, that they'd be like, "This rocks."
They also might have more eyes, so they might be able to have an eye on each screen, which would be really good for them.
Yeah.
The red zone.
They can explain it better to like what happened on that. You have multiple eyes. You can tell me.
If they are hostile, I mean, I'm probably just gonna join the front lines, so it like looks like I'm joining, but I know I'm gonna die right away. Like, I don't want to drag this out. Let's just fucking end it.
If they are hostile, I'm still gonna try and show them football because I feel like that you might be like, "You know what? We were gonna murder all of you guys, but this is a really cool sport."
Because then it'd be honestly, I should treat this like the machines. Be like, listen, I want to be your pet. I'll sell out so many people and help you guys achieve your goals. Just leave football and whiskey and baseball. Like, just leave the sports around. Make that be the last thing you get rid of. I'll be your pet. I'll hang out with you guys. Just let me have some fun on the way out.
Can you imagine?
I'd
if,
totally sell out the human race so fucking quick.
Yeah, I know you would. Can you imagine if like the U.S. was the second place that they landed? They were like, "You guys will not like." You should be like, "Yo, bro, yo, blurp blurp. This is a fucking. This is football. This is NFL football." And they're like, "Well, this is fucking awesome. You won't believe this dumb shit we just saw in India. They called it cricket. They called it cricket. Yeah, this is way better than cricket." And they're like, "Yeah, that shit sucked. If we're gonna attack anybody, we're gonna make allies with the U.S. because they don't fucking play cricket."
God damn it. I just realized we have to put an NFL team in Europe. Because what if this happens?
No. They would just come here and they'd be like, "This place is way cool."
No, if they land in Europe and they try and show them soccer first, though, we're fucked.
Not a great
Like,
start.
this is
yeah.
this is the most popular sport on your planet, and it ends in ties most of the time.
Yeah, but then they'd be like, "What's the best country?" And they're like, "The U.S." Like, well, let's go check that out first.
But
Oh,
that's
right,
the
they
thing.
have
Like,
football. This
if
is
they
way
land
better.
in Europe, Europe's not going to say that.
Who has anybody beaten you guys in a war anytime in the history of this? And like, well, the United States did actually one time. And we're like, well, let's go there. That's obviously the alphas in the world, and then or in this world, and they come meet us, and we show them football, and then they're like, "You know what? Let's stay here."
You
Let's
know who
stay
we
here.
just have to send as our ambassador? We got to send John Gruden.
John
John
would be
Gruden will
good.
get anybody into loving football.
Robert, what would you do? You fighting?
I would absolutely ignore them for as long as possible. I would
Just-
just keep
okay.
living my normal life. I'm like, you guys deal with whatever this is. I'm just gonna deal with whatever. Like, if they're good, if they're bad,
It's gonna happen
I'm just-
regardless.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing me. You guys figure it out.
I would try and do that, but I'd be dragged into it by people I know. I know it. I
Yeah,
always
you
try
get
and
on
go
a
for
message
non-confrontation is my like main thing.
That's not.
But then like non-confrontation is totally my thing. Confrontation is yours. I ignore everything until the last possible fucking minute.
And then you get very confrontational.
Really with myself.
Mm.
I just get mad. I internalize everything. That's what I do.
You know what I just also thought like that would help us with the aliens in this? Like when Red Zone ends, not to get back on Red Zone, but when Red Zone ends, they just have like join us next week for another Sunday of Red Zone. Why does Red Zone, like if you pay for the channel, why does Red Zone not just start over? How sick would it be to go home and
Because
like during
then they-
your lunch break, they're just like, it's the third quarter of the Bengals-Jags game. They're like, yeah, Joe Burrow just went down with an injury, and now Jake Browning comes in, and this is what's going on. Jamar Chase, touchdown pass.
Because if you want to watch it again, they want you to pay for the service that lets you watch the all 22 and get replays and all that shit.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I've already paid for the Red Zones. Just show me the exact Red Zone broadcast over and over again.
Buddy, they just put ads on there. They're not
I
giving
know,
you anything for free.
I know, but wouldn't that be sick to all week long, just like regular, like a Tuesday afternoon, just throw on Red Zone? And
Trump,
it's
this
like,
is how you get us back. Put Red Zone on repeat.
Just rerun it. Like you're not having to do anything else. Just all right. Well, Red Zone. That was Sunday. That's every touchdown from all of the games today that you have seen. We'll see you next Sunday. And
Also,
the
make it
credits
illegal
roll.
to have 9 games in the morning and then 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, the credits roll and then they just restart it again. It's like Good morning, 7 hours of football starts now. And then you just watch it from the first kick and like just when that's over, run it back. It's just 7 hours over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, you put the commercials in it now, just keep the same commercials you put in there. Run them back.
Yeah, you're double dipping, triple dipping.
Just do it, dude. Like that would be such a good like no think thing to have on in the background. If you're getting ready, you're cooking, whatever, just let me throw Red Zone on from fucking Sunday. And just like, oh shit, yeah, that was a sick touchdown pass.
Or maybe like the next day, it's all that, but like with director's commentary of somebody actually breaking down the plays. Like they dub over Scott Hansen. It's somebody being like, all right, so the left guard here is pulling, blah, blah, blah. That would be cool. But also, then they'd be like, wait, we can just charge people for this.
Yeah, no, like we don't need to overthink it. Just give me the exact same broadcast. I just want to have it on in the background. Over and over and over again.
I mean, there is one option.
Just run it as a loop.
I mean, if you actually have like the full YouTube TV, I think is what it requires. I was gonna say you could record it and then just play it back, but like,
but then that's work on my end. I'm saying like that's the beauty of it. Like I don't have to think. I turn it on and it's just rerunning because now when you
took something away, give us something back.
Yeah, now when you turn Red Zone on, it's just like dun 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 dun. Tune in on Sunday at noon for another fun Sunday of Red Zone. Just if that channel's on like that, just throw something on. Just give me what I already saw. And then, like, if I've never seen Red Zone before, I'm like, this is kind of sick. Maybe I'll get this. I'll subscribe to this. And it's like, you want to watch next week's, you got to have Red Zone. You got to be paying for it.
That would be so great.
That's just, it is the easiest fix for Red Zone when it's like, there should not ever be a dead air channel on TV. Just rerun what you had.
No, we haven't had a dead air channel
except
for
Red
15
Zone.
Fucking years, except for Red Zone.
And like, even if you like, just have the countdown. Like, they don't even start the countdown until 5-10 minutes before. Have the countdown. That would be better than just nothing.
That's 6 days.
Or you could have a little box on the rerun that just has the countdown to football. That'd be cool.
Because really, it's just a countdown to Thursday.
Countdown to Sunday. No, it's just a countdown to Sunday because that's when Red Zone.
Oh, because it is only the Red Zone channel. Yeah.
But I would watch 7 hours of random football
We
if
really
I just
should
had
run marketing for the NFL.
If I just had it on the
should.
background. The NFL really needs us. They're not making any money, but
We should have told them, be like, listen, forget, or maybe next year we can get them to be like, okay, you know what? Instead of like the commercials, we talking to just sell a sponsorship, put Geico on that fucking
That's all you gotta
screen
do.
for the entire day, but it's not a commercial, but the screen always says Geico somewhere,
Yeah.
or Allstate or fucking whatever. Be like, just sell the exclusive Red Zone rights every week to somebody.
and that's fine. I mean,
Companies would
it's not-
totally fucking do that.
Obviously, it's not fine, but like I'm okay watching it with just one thing on there. All right?
Because can you imagine how jacked up a corporation would be to be able to like, and they don't tell anyone. Just also, and this week, 7 hours of commercial-free football brought to you back again by fucking Takis
Yep.
or whatever company.
Yeah,
and
by
everyone
Past
would be,
Gray
and then everyone
Podcasts.
would be like, we fucking love Takis because they gave us commercial-free football.
Yeah. But really, just rerun it. Just rerun it over and over and over again. 7, 14, 21. It's like 3 point whatever times a day. Just run the same broadcast from Sunday. Like, I'm not asking you to repackage it in any way. Just stop, start it again. Run it.
And then
Just hit
maybe
play.
those last like 2+ hours that are left over,
Just
we just
restart
run
it.
like a hyper speed of it.
No, it's just you run the same thing. It's always just the same broadcast. No one
I
has
guess
to touch
over
it.
time it would pretty much.
It'll
catch
just be
up.
fine. And then, it's the middle of the broadcast from last week when NFL Sunday starts. Nope, countdown clock, go. That's fine. You know what we're here for.
That'd be great.
All right, I'm just saying. I would rather watch a rerun of Red Zone than a rerun of a random game that I don't care about. Because then like Red Zone jumps around enough to I'm like, ooh, yeah, you're right. Let's check this out. Let's check out the Bills game. See what happened with Josh Allen. And just jumps around. All right.
idea.
That was an alien question that we got to Red Zone back again on. Because
Everything comes back.
we would show the aliens Red Zone.
Especially during football.
We'd
Everything
show
comes
'em
back
football.
to football.
All right, last question this week. We got this one is from Aiden R. And Aiden says, what are fighting words? Like, what are the actual words?
I hate football. That's fighting words.
I was initially thinking
Robert.
like fighting words would probably be slurs.
Well, I think if you had to narrow it down to like if there's one term that's fighting words, it's cocksucker. That's like
Bleep
that.
Robert. Bleep that.
Oh, that we
We don't
probably
want to
could
start
say.
fights.
Yeah, especially if there's any umpire. Like that's the thing in baseball. That's the no-no word. Can't use that with umpires. and they can't actually fight you, so they throw you out. But then that usually causes a fight.
That's true. Yeah, fighting words. I would initially be like, if you had to pick a group, it's like probably slurs. Those are probably going to get you to get in an altercation faster than others. So I would recommend not doing that. But it's really just any words that are trying to bait somebody into wanting to fight you.
Your sister's ass.
I heard you're a little bitch. Like, that's a fight. Those are fighting words.
Fuck your mom.
Yeah,
You did it.
those are fighting words.
Hey, you want to fight me? Those are fighting words.
There's different degrees to actually, every word is technically a fighting word. It's just what degree of fighting words is it?
And how you say it can be different.
Mhm.
Like, hey.
Yeah.
Very different fighting
Buddy.
words right there.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, the buddy's a big one.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Well, this guy's trying to fight.
I could also say, hey, buddy, and it'd be fighting words because it's a dog I'm talking to. He's like, I want to wrestle you.
Yeah, but it's not like that's not a fight. It's like wrestling, fun wrestling.
It's true. I don't fight dogs.
So
I
just
wrestle them.
yeah, just any words that are trying to bait you into a fight, or you're trying to bait somebody else into a fight.
Back in the day, yellow.
Yeah,
Called
no,
Doc Holiday yellow?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't
you're asking
yellow.
for a fight.
It was yella. Yella.
That's true.
What are you? Yella?
I'm not trying to culturally appropriate their accent, though.
I like saying yella.
Or if you're Marty McFly, that's the fighting word.
Nobody calls me yella.
Chicken?
Oh, yeah, nobody calls Marty McFly chicken.
I think he did call him yellow in the Old West, but he called him chicken before that.
What are you? Yella?
Those are fight words.
We should start calling people yella back, though.
Dude, you're fucking yellow, dude.
Dude, sounds pretty yellow to
Tell
me.
you know who's yellow? Gavin Adcock. Zach Bryan jumped the fence to try and
Who's
fight him, and he
that?
was like, security, go get him. He's just another douchebag country singer that sucks, but is famous
What's
for
his
some
name?
reason. Gavin Adcock. He got famous because at his concerts they just throw beers, full beers, and spray people with beers, and
That's what they used to say in a room full of women. They're like, how can we make this better? And the ladies were like, add cock. Hey, we are having fun here. We are having fun.
it's like WrestleMania at a gangbang. The next guy just went, Gavin Adcock.
Yep. So yeah, fight words is pretty much just anything anybody's saying to try and piss you off. And there's no specific words, but there's definitely some words you can
First
probably
down
think
Cowboys.
of off the top of your or fucking no penalty, DPI. Even though George Pickens fucking punched you in the face beforehand. Fucking stupid idiots. Great questions, everybody. We appreciate you guys. They got to check it out a little bit early. If you checked it out earlier, share us with a friend a little bit earlier. We're going to probably be back to more of a regular routine. Actually, no, we're not. I'm probably going to have a baby by next week. So we have a special guest episode coming up probably next week or the week after, one of those. And then we'll be back to your regular scheduled Pass the Gravies at their regularly scheduled times after that. But we appreciate you guys for writing in and tweeting us. Again, if you have any answers you'd like to participate in the future episodes, at PassGradePod on X, use the hashtag PTG Answers. You can also email them to us, passgradepod@gmail.com, and put answers in the subject. That's what Kelly did when she was asking us about witchcraft roommates. And I am at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Pat's at NotPatD on all socials. Robert is at Robert Barbosa03 on all socials. We are, again, at PassGradePod on all socials. Share us with a friend. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Share our shit, like our stuff, and try and get some people on board the Gravy Gang, all right? If you're living with a witch, maybe try and phase that out. Also, I would recommend that too. But let's do our random celebrity generator here. Who are we going with?
I'm going to go Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
I will go with Ice Cube.
Nicolas Cage is who I'm going to go with. Bette Midler, Nicolas Cage, Ice Cube. And we got...
I swear to God, if Ice-T comes up, I'm going to be so pissed.
Antonio Banderas, Patrick Rafter, Pancho Gonzalez, Hank Aaron, Pete Sampras, Terry Wogan, Freddie Mercury, and Carol Smiley. Bette Midler, Nick Cage, Ice Cube. Run it back. Willie Nelson, Johnny Unitas, Roberto Clemente, Sidney Poitier, Jack Dempsey, Jerry West, Charles
Is it
Chaplin.
really Roberto Clemente?
Roberto Clemente.
Yeah.
I was thinking of saying that.
Oh, you should
I
have,
was
'cause of the
gonna say
documentary?
that. No, because today is Roberto Clemente Day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, happy
I was going to say that.
Oh, you really fucked that up, Robert.
I was going to say that.
Really fucked that up. A clear balding. All right. Bette Midler, Nicolas Cage, Ice Cube. Last one. Bonnie Blair, Gustavo Curtin, Jared Leto, Edward Robertson, Public Enemy, Satchel Paige, Helena Bonham Carter, and Ed Harris. Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. Should have gone Roberto Clemente. Robert should have gone Roberto Clemente.
I should have.
All right. Have a great rest of your week. Fuck the Cowboys. And until we talk to you again, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go hit it.